Hi everyone. I decided to do another podcast. I've been doing okay. I hadn't been sleeping for a while. Have been having insomnia, so I was having issues and stuff. But trying to sleep a little bit more. But I've had insomnia since I was 4 or 3 years old. Since I remember living on 23rd Avenue in Oakland, but next close to YP, Youth Employment Services, what's now Youth Employment Program. So I used to live like 2 or 3 houses down from there when I was between 2 and 4 years old. But I used to have insomnia back then too. But I've been having a lot of insomnia, but it's getting the best of me right now. But I'll be fine. I This is my hair. What it looks like now after like the chemotherapy took out all my hair. I cut it off. I told my dad to just get the scissors and cut it off. Start cutting all of it off. Then it's grown because I cut it off like in November. I cut it off like in November, and it's grown a little bit. But like, I was talking to this lady, and she told me, "Are you gonna keep the hair short?" I'm like, I don't know if I should keep it short. He's like, "What's a different change? It would be short hair. You don't have to. You don't have to comb it. I mean, if I cut it, like if I cut it short, you don't have to comb it. But you don't have to. Only have to wash it. You don't have to put no gel in it. It would be a different change." But I'm like, I'm used to having shorter length hair, and a lob, and I used to have in college. I used to have long hair up to my lower back. I used to have in college. I had a long hair to my lower back, and it's like they would be like, "Oh, it's a different change, to have short hair, but to keep it." The short hair, I mean, it's like you really wouldn't care about hair as an issue, a beauty standard. Like you wouldn't, how a lot of people, my hair's my thing was like, how beauty standards are. It's like they think that like beauty is everything, and that like you get a guy by your beauty instead of what's in your intelligence, or instead of what's in your heart. Sometimes I think that a lot of women think that if I put makeup on, if I do my hair, if I put sexy clothes on, I will attract a man. If I cook for him, if I clean for him, and if I suck his dick, then I will be excellent, and I will catch a man, cater to him. But it's like a lot of women are gonna hate me for it because I said suck his dick. It's like if you cater to the guy, but it's like I sometimes think about like in relationships how like sometimes women are very giving to men, and it's like they do a lot of things like oral sex and cater to the guy and cook and clean for him. And what does a guy do for them? A lot of guys don't give head, and it's like so it's like the woman will give head and the guys won't give head. In my class for sociology of the family in Berkeley City College, the professor was like, we read a study, but instead of having hookup culture, the guys will not give back in the first hookup, in the first few hookups, in the hookups, they will not give back. They won't give oral sex. But the woman will perform oral sex on the man, even in the first hookups. And it's like, wow, like I'm not a part of the hookup culture, but I've never hooked up like that. But it's like he was saying, the women are expecting more from the guys. The guys don't give back in the beginning. When it's just a hookup, they don't give oral sex to the woman, and the woman be giving head to the guy. So it's like the girls are like, well, I don't get anything back of it. I'm just giving and giving and giving, and the guy ain't giving me shit. So it's like, the professor was really intelligent. He was my age. He had gone to UC Davis. He was a sociology PhD professor. He lived in Berkeley with his girlfriend. He was gonna get married to her. His girlfriend worked at SF MoMA. It's like they're really smart. And he's like, well, I didn't go to UC Berkeley. I didn't go to UC LA. I go to UC Davis, and like I went in my PhD at UC Davis. But he was really smart, and like I remember that class, and he was like like how the women give and give oral sex, and the guys don't give back. And hookup culture, they just will not give back. It's crazy. And a lot of women think that a beauty standard, if I'm that beautiful, the guy will like me. Well, I think that like if you're that beautiful, it won't stop a man from leaving you. It just will not stop a man from leaving you. The guy will still leave. How beautiful you are does not mean that he will keep you. How you cook and clean will not stop a man from leaving. It just won't. One time, I went to a wedding shower, and I'm not gonna say whose wedding shower I went to. I was 19 years old, and we had to do like the one of the games was like to suck on a strawberry, and I hadn't done anything at 19 years old, so but I was like, oh man, I'm gonna participate in this. But it's like sucking a strawberry, I hadn't even done it. I was a virgin at 19 years old. I was in college at UCSC, but me and my friends hadn't done anything, and 19 we were just too dorky to do anything at 19 years old. And it's like, here I was doing that, sucking on a strawberry, like all the girls were in the wedding shower. But then the mom of the girl was all like, oh, these two women are gonna lose their husband because they don't know how to suck on a strawberry. And it's funny how that woman lost her husband, and she apparently was narrating the story of how to suck a strawberry, then sucking on the strawberry. And she still lost her husband. But then she passed away. And I'm not saying it's a good thing that she passed away, because I actually went to her. I actually thought she was a good friend of the family. And I went to her funeral, and I went to the novenario, and we prayed for her. And it was after I took my time off at the university when I was 20 years old. We prayed for her, and we blessed her while we went to a funeral and stuff. But it's like, I always think about that. You know what, people in the funeral, I always think about their last days. It's like, what did they say to you? Or like, it's like, were they good to you? It's like things like that. And it's like funny. She told me to suck dick, and it's like, I'm gonna lose my husband if I don't suck dick. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna lose a husband if I don't suck dick. I didn't think it's expected of me to suck dick to keep a husband. It's like, what will he give back to me? It's like very crazy, huh? I was only 19 years old when I went to a wedding shower. I was very young. I was planning on getting married. And it's like, and my aunt, my great aunt, when I was 20 something years old, told me the perfect age to get married is 20 years old. That's when my daughter and most of my cousins got married at 20. And I'm like, me and my sister were like, man, we're in college. I'm not expecting to drop out of college and get married at 20 years old. But now my cousins got married and pregnant and didn't go to college. And I'm like, fuck. Are you dropping out to go find a husband, sister? No. Sister, are you dropping out UCSC to go find a husband and get married and get pregnant? No. I'm just not going to do that. And funny because in my female physiology class at UCSC, they were like, the perfect age to get married is 20 years old. The reason for it is because you're young and fertile, but your body's good for having babies. Your hips are very potent for you to have a child at 20 years old. But with feminism and things like that, they're delaying marriage. They're delaying having children because they want a career. They want to work. So it's like they have to finish college, get a career, and babies are not in the mindset of a 20-year-old who's attending college, but who's thinking about getting a career, things like that. But people are delaying marriage to after 30, having babies after 30. My friend Jeanette had her baby at 30 years old. My friend Concha had her child at 28, 30 years old. They went to college. They went to UCSC with me. It's like, my friend Maria had her baby at 20, but she didn't go to college. But she worked at Planned Parenthood, and I think she made a good career out of her life. It was pretty good. But it's just funny how life happens. So I've been thinking about my cancer, a lot about my cancer, and it's like, it sucks that I'm in stage 4 cancer, colon cancer, and I might have to take this medication for 3 weeks to see if it's gonna. It's a chemotherapy. It's an oral pills form to see if it's gonna work or not. But like, I might have to do chemo a second or third time, or radiation a second or third time, or surgery. But it's like several surgeries, and I'm like, it's gonna ruin my body. Probably not the stitching and the fucking scarring all over my body. And it's like, I didn't want to say anything, but it's like the doctor told me that now it's spread to my lymph nodes, the cancer, and that the chemo and the radiation did not work. So now the cancer spread to my lymph nodes. It's like, I don't even know what to think anymore. It's like apparently the treatment's not working. But it's like, man, they don't want to say anything, but it's like I just have to be more honest about like what my treatment is like. But anyhow, before the cancer, I hadn't seen a lot of my family since my uncle Francisco died in 2011, and since my cousin Giovanni died in 2013. But since my cousin died in 2013, October 29, 2013, a month after my birthday. My birthday is September 29, 1983. My cousin Giovanni died October 29, 2013. He died. He was found unconscious. He was taken to a hospital. He had 1,000 sugar level diabetes, and while he was on the hospital, 2 days later, he died of a heart attack in Stockton Hospital because he lived in Stockton. But I don't have a car, so I never visited him. But I saw him often. But I mean, one time we went to Monterey Bay Aquarium, and he stopped by Santa Cruz. All my family did, but that was like in 2005. And he told me, "What a nice place you have here. Take care of it." Because like, I went to Peralta Community College, Tulane, and a professor told me that I wasn't gonna make it, and I hated that professor. He told me I wasn't gonna make it, that I wasn't a good student, blah blah blah. He said, so I dropped out of college. So like, here I see that you got a nice apartment compared to your life in Oakland. You get your career, finish your degree, and then he passed away in October 29, 2013, and I just couldn't believe it. It was very painful for me, especially because he had told me to keep going to college. It was to finish my degree, and at the time I had been thinking of dropping out. I just wasn't seeing it anymore in school. I wasn't putting much effort anymore. But he told me, go to school, finish your schooling. It's crazy. But I hadn't seen a lot of the family members. Mi tía Betty, mi tía Lilita, mi tío Jorge, mi tío Enrique, mi tío Lito, Henry. But I hadn't seen them since Giovanni's funeral. I didn't want to deal with the family after he died. I was just going through my own stuff. My Aunt Betty stopped visiting. She was the only one who would visit the house. Nobody would visit. Until I got cancer. Right before I got cancer, COVID hit, I started calling up family because my friendships ended. But I started up calling family. They've been bringing food and clothing for me during the cancer treatment. But it's been tough. But like, nobody was really there the last 10 years, but in my friends. But my friends walked out during COVID. Bana and my sister, but I haven't seen them since COVID. But I haven't seen Anna since February 2020. I haven't seen my sister since 2019. It's crazy. But I think like when relationships end, it's like you just have to move on and just hope for the best. But this camera looks really blurry. Usually the picture's very clear. I'm using the same computer, but I usually use the same computer for every room in here. But today the image is very blurry. It's very fucking blurry. Usually it's clear. I don't know what's going on. It's very blurry. The image is very blurry, and I don't know what's wrong with the camera. Tripping me. Tripping me. I don't have the images. I'm gonna drink a sip of my coffee because I have to have my morning coffee. My friend Janet gave me this cup from Mexico. When she went to Mexico, it was my Christmas gift. For Christmas, she always gives me a coffee cup. The year before that, she gave me a coffee cup that said, "Empowered Women, Empower Women." It's a feminist cup. So she told me, "Did you like the gift?" I'm like, "Yeah, my feminism and stuff." So she gave me a cup, but it said, "Empowered Women, Empower Women." But I have that cup still. It's black. That's the one Janet gave me. She's the one giving me cups. So this year she brought me one from Mexico. That's why. but I've been using this one. So, pardon me while I drink my coffee right now. I always have to have my coffee break. This is like I have been thinking about the Oscars too, Oscar celebration. I haven't been watching the Oscar. I watched last year. I watched this year too, but the movie that won most awards was Anora. But I don't know, but it's a API film. But like, but it's like I don't know what the ethnicity was. It's supposed to be a Cinderella film, but I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't watched it. I, Cinderella films aren't like, is it like Prince Charming? It's like that. That's what I want to say. But like, it's on Hulu, so I'm gonna probably watch it. But like, it's like the other film that won was I'm Still Here. I want to see that one too. That sounded like a good movie. But I'm Still Here. The what other movie was gonna? Another one that showed up at the Oscar party. Wicked. Wicked is on Disney Plus. I think. Well, I'll check out. No. Wicked is in. I forgot which streaming service it is. Wicked. I think I want to see Wicked. No. Is it Wicked? I think so. I want to see that one. But just been since November. I've been depressed. The cancer has been getting to me. I've been really depressed, and I've been bad of it. I haven't been leaving my room that much. I hadn't even cleaned my room till this weekend. I gotta finish putting my clothes away and finish cleaning my room. I finally did something. I'm finally getting energy to clean, to pass the vacuum, to clean the kitchen, and to cook basic meals. I hadn't been able to do that for a year because of the cancer. So I'm finally getting energy and able to do these things. But now they tell me that it spread to my lymph nodes. And I'm like, how could it spread to my lymph nodes when I have a lot of energy now? The neuropathy, the tingling and hurting of my hands and feet that prevent me from walking and cooking and cleaning is still there. It doesn't hurt that much, but I'm still able to do things. But now I could pass a vacuum, clean, and I could cook basic meals for myself. The whole year I wasn't able to do that because I got diagnosed from cancer in March 2024 because I was hospitalized of a pain I felt. And then they did 2 biopsies in my liver, and that's when they found it. The cancer has also spread to my liver. So it's like, I'm been praying to God that hopefully something good will come out of this. But see how my hair is, right? But this is full, but I'm still gonna get the full hair. But look, I have more gray hair now that I'm turning 42 this year. Well, over here, I have a lot of gray hair. But over here, I have gray hair. So yeah, so now you can tell more my age that I'm turning 42. Most of my friends are turning 43 years old. Janet, Maria, and Anna are turning 43 this year. Anna is the oldest, being in July. Janet in October and Maria in September. Madeline is turning 41 in September. Those are all my friends. Concha's turning 43. Her birthday's in July. Ariam's turning 42. Her birthday's in September. But like, I haven't talked to anybody. It's just been hard with the cancer to keep in touch. Sorry about my last video, but I guess I look kind of tired. I hadn't slept in days, like a week from that insomnia. I haven't drank caffeine. I mean, I haven't drank soda, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Mm. I wasn't drinking coffee late in the afternoon or nothing. I don't know what could have given me insomnia. That was that bad that I couldn't sleep for days and it was making me sick. Now I'm more calm. I've been the Oscars when Oscars So White came out hashtag. I kept thinking about how all the movies are white people, but I don't mean I hate on white people or nothing. But it's like, but other movies were like Oscars So White protests, Oscar parties. Don't watch the Oscars. It's like all the movies are Oscars So White. Put in your Facebook hashtag Oscars So White. But it's like now that are we in 2025, is Oscars still so white? I mean, I kept putting in my Facebook since 2023, Oscars so white, Oscars so white. But I've been watching the Oscars to see how much progress. Last year, a whole bunch of people of color films went up and they won. It's not like, I guess everybody's a winner. It's like everybody's a winner now. It's like instead of choosing that one or two, three films that are gonna win, but everybody's getting an award. Last year, a lot of people of color films came out and they won. So it's like, is Oscar still so white? I don't. It's like, but I don't want to say that. I haven't watched recently the films that are coming out. Like I didn't see Anora, but I know it's on Hulu, so I'll probably check that out and see how it is. This is a Cinderella film, but it's like, I don't know if it's good, so we'll probably watch sometime this week Anora, the 8 p.m. one, and see if it's good. I don't know if it's a Cinderella film, but I probably will watch Wicked. And if I have to rent, I'm Still Here. That one seems like a very good film. I'm Still Here, so we'll watch that one. But are Oscars still so white? I don't. I mean, there's still all the mainstream movies are white people. It's like, but I don't want to hate on white people, but like white people suck and like white people are racist and all the racism that exists on TV. But it's all white people. But it's like I saw white people. Most mainstream movies are white people, and it's like, they're coming with a lot more people of color films, but it was like, are they stereotypical or are they not good? Things like that. So who knows? So it's like, is Oscar still so white? I mean, since it came out, the hashtag Oscar so white, I've been posting on my Facebook about the hashtag Oscar so white. Is Oscar still so white? Every year when Oscar party come out, but it's like I would be posting this Oscar still so white. I'd be posting the hashtag Oscar so white, and it's like, but I watch. I didn't used to watch the Oscar parties. I mean the Oscars, but I've been watching it. The last 3 years I've been unemployed. And it's just crazy. But just been feeling okay. It is 6:23 a.m. But I usually get up at 5 in the morning. This is like I'm ready to go to work. Usually when I used to have a full-time job and work at 9 to 8:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. schedule, I would have to wake up at 6 or 5 a.m. to make my breakfast. I mean, to make my oatmeal and to make my coffee. And now that I don't have a job, it's like I'm ready. Then that I have cancer, it's like I'm ready to go back to work. And it's like I will get up at 5, 6 a.m. and it's like, but I have nothing to do, so I have to be up. But so I make my coffee. But I've been trying to be up and about now, trying to get my shit together. But who knows what's gonna happen? Hopefully my doctor has the best intentions for me. That's what anybody hopes for, that the doctors have the best intentions for me and trying to find a cure for cancer. But I mean, hopefully I'll make it. But I mean, who knows? There's still a lot I want to accomplish. Like I would like to go back to work. I mean, that's what I went to college for. I have a psychology degree, a Latin American studies, or Latin American Latino studies BA. I have an AA in sociology. I have an AA in liberal arts, and I have a certificate in women's studies, and I have credentials in clinic office aide that I got from La Clinica. So 6 credentials, and it's like still can't get a job. So hopefully, if I get cured for cancer, I'll be able to return to work. I mean, that's always been the plan, to work and stuff. But crazy. I'm not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship. I can't say how long, but it's like I just not worried about a relationship when I have too many things going on right now, like my cancer and that I'm unemployed and things like that. I've been unemployed for 3 years, so it's just crazy. But my sister majored in Chicano studies and ethnic studies, but she has a business administration master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University in Pennsylvania. So she was in Pennsylvania for a while. My friend Maria's brother Javier, he was in Pennsylvania for a while too. He lived out there for years, and then came back in 2013. I think came back to California in 2013, something like that. This is so I remember when he came back from Pennsylvania. So okay, we went out to see him, then to take him out, but it was just funny. I mean, it's crazy to see him. Haven't seen him in a while. When he came back from Pennsylvania. Anyways, I think that's it for now. Just hopefully something good comes out of this. Just wanted to vent. Okay.